Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learner Podcast. I'm Anna, and we're really happy you're listening today. Whether you're having breakfast, relaxing at home, or taking a little break from your day.
Hi everyone, this is Tom, and I'm really excited because today we're talking about our day-to-day experiences and routines, which I think is such a fun topic because everyone's day is a little different.
Before we dive in, if you enjoy listening to natural conversations like this and want to improve your English in a fun and easy way, make sure you subscribe to the English Learner Podcast so you can keep learning with us every day.
Yes, subscribing is a great way to make learning English part of your day, whether it's during free time, travel, or just relaxing at home.
So, talking about my day, I usually wake up around 7 in the morning, stretch a little, make my bed, and then I like to drink a glass of water to wake myself up.
That sounds healthy. I usually start my day with coffee and check my messages or emails. Sometimes I even read a little news while having breakfast.
After that, I usually have a small breakfast, maybe cereal, toast, or fruit, and sometimes I listen to music while eating. It makes the morning feel more enjoyable.
I do that too. Music in the morning really helps me feel awake and in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Then I get ready for the day, whether it's school, work, or home tasks, and sometimes I like to organize my desk or prepare my things for later. It feels good to start organized.
I understand that. I usually check my calendar, organize my workspace, and sometimes write down small tasks I want to finish. It makes the day feel easier.
During the morning, I try to include little breaks too. I might make tea, walk around the house, or just look outside and notice the weather or people passing by.
Yes, small breaks are very important. I like to stand up, stretch, drink water, or even step outside for a few minutes to get fresh air.
Around mid-morning, I usually start my main tasks, like studying or working on projects. If I feel tired, I take another short break, sometimes just closing my eyes for a few minutes.
That's smart. I do the same. Even 5 minutes of rest or stretching can make a big difference in focus and energy.
Lunch for me is usually simple, like rice with vegetables or a sandwich. Sometimes I cook a little more if I feel like experimenting, and I often listen to music or a podcast while eating.
I like that too. Lunch is a good time to relax and recharge. Sometimes I watch a short video or read a few articles, and it helps me enjoy the break.
In the afternoon, I continue my work or study, and if I feel tired again, I take a short walk outside, check my phone, or make a small snack. It helps me keep going without feeling overwhelmed.
Yes, afternoon free time is also important, even for short moments. I sometimes stretch, do a few exercises, or drink water to refresh myself before finishing tasks.
Sometimes I also spend part of my afternoon doing creative things during free time, like drawing, writing, or even trying a simple craft. It makes me feel happy and relaxed.
I love that too. Even small creative projects like sketching or writing a short note make free time feel meaningful.
And when the weather's nice, I like to go outside for a walk, notice the trees, the sky, or even small details in my neighborhood.
Observing nature makes free time feel calm and refreshing. I sometimes take photos or just enjoy the moment quietly.
When I spend free time with friends, I like chatting, sharing small snacks, or going for coffee. Even short conversations make me feel connected.
Social free time is great because it combines relaxation and connection. A simple chat can lift your mood instantly.
Sometimes I like to combining free time activities, like cooking a snack, listening to music, doing a little cleaning, and then reading a few pages of a book.
I do that too, and it feels like a mini adventure in your own day. It makes the day feel longer in a good way.
In the evening, I usually have dinner with family or housemates. Sometimes we talk about our day, sometimes we just enjoy the food quietly. And after that, I might watch a series, listen to music, or read before bed.
Evenings are perfect for winding down. I like to finish work, have dinner, and then enjoy quiet activities like reading, stretching, or listening to a podcast.
And before sleeping, I often reflect on my day, think about what I did, and plan small things for tomorrow. It helps me feel ready and organized.
I do that too. Sometimes I write a short note or just think quietly. It helps me relax and sleep better.
And sometimes I just sit for a few minutes, do nothing, and enjoy the quiet. Those small moments of peace are my favorite part of the day.
I feel the same. Even tiny moments of free time or calm reflection can make a big difference in how you feel.
Afternoons are usually when I notice how my energy changes, because sometimes I feel really focused and productive, and other times I feel tired and need a little break.
I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes I spend my afternoon working on a project or studying, and then I take a few minutes to stretch or drink water just to refresh myself.
I like to do that too, and sometimes I go outside for a short walk, even just around the house or to the nearby park. It's amazing how a few minutes outside can change your mood.
Absolutely. And sometimes I like to combine that with listening to music or a podcast while walking. It makes the break feel longer and more enjoyable.
Sometimes I also spend free time doing small hobbies, like drawing, writing short notes, or even cooking a simple snack. I feel like these little activities make the day more colorful.
I love that too. Even if it's a short sketch or a quick recipe, it feels like you've accomplished something small and fun.
And then there's the part of the day when I like to connect with friends or family. Sometimes I call a friend, send messages, or meet someone for coffee, even for a short time.
Social interaction during the day really lifts your mood. A simple conversation can make you feel energized and happy.
Sometimes I also like to combine multiple activities in the afternoon. For example, I might make a snack, listen to music, then tidy up a little, and finally read a few pages of a book.
I do that too, and it makes the afternoon feel really productive but relaxed at the same time.
And when the weather is nice, I try to spend some time outside, like sitting on the balcony, watching the clouds, or just enjoying the sunlight.
Observing nature is one of my favorite free time activities too. Even noticing small details like birds or flowers can make a big difference.
Sometimes I like to plan small things during the afternoon too, like what I'll cook for dinner, a short evening walk, or a mini project I want to try.
Planning small activities can make your day feel more organized and enjoyable, even if they are flexible.
And some afternoons, I just enjoy doing nothing for a few minutes, sitting quietly, thinking, or just breathing slowly. Those moments are surprisingly refreshing.
I completely agree. Even 5 or 10 minutes of doing nothing can help reset your energy for the rest of the day.
I also like to reflect a little on what I've done so far, thinking about what I enjoyed, what was challenging, or what I want to do differently tomorrow.
Reflection is important. I sometimes make a short note or journal entry, even if it's just a few sentences. It helps me feel calm and prepared for the next day.
And then there's cooking or preparing dinner. I like to make it slowly, enjoy the process, and sometimes try new recipes.
Cooking can be very relaxing, especially when you take your time and focus on the smells, textures, and flavors.
And after dinner, I usually like to relax more, maybe watching a series, listening to music, or reading before bed.
I do the same. Evening is the perfect time to unwind and enjoy small pleasures without any rush.
And sometimes I like to end the day with a small walk or stretching session. It helps me digest food, calm my mind, and get ready for sleep.
Even a short walk in the evening or a few stretches makes a big difference in how relaxed you feel before bed.
And I often take a few minutes before sleeping to think about my day, plan tomorrow, or just enjoy a quiet moment alone. It's one of my favorite parts of the day.
Me too. Sometimes I just lie down and think quietly, and those few minutes help me sleep better and feel calm.
So the afternoon and evening together create a nice flow from productivity to relaxation, from small activities to quiet reflection, and it makes the whole day feel meaningful.
Absolutely. Noticing these moments and using them well makes life feel more enjoyable and balanced.
You know, afternoons are always interesting because they're a mix of finishing tasks and enjoying little moments for yourself, like making a cup of tea, tidying up a corner of the room, or even just taking a short walk outside.
Absolutely. I often feel the same way. Even small breaks like that make a big difference in energy and mood.
And sometimes I like to combine activities in the afternoon, like listening to music while doing chores or having a snack while reading a few pages of a book. It makes the time feel fuller and more enjoyable.
I do that too. Sometimes I even listen to a podcast or a language lesson while walking or doing small tasks. It's productive, but relaxed.
And then there's a little time for hobbies. I might draw, write a short story, try a craft, or even experiment with a new recipe. Even small creative activities make the day feel special.
I love that. Even simple projects like a sketch or a short cooking experiment give your afternoon a sense of accomplishment.
Sometimes I also spend a bit of the afternoon connecting with friends or family. A quick chat, a funny message, or a call can really lift your mood.
Social interaction during the day is so important. Even small conversations make you feel connected and happy.
And when I have a few quiet minutes, I like to sit, relax, and reflect on my day, thinking about what I did, what I enjoyed, or what I want to try tomorrow.
Reflection is so valuable. Even a few minutes of thinking quietly or writing a short note helps me feel calm and organized.
I also like to spend part of the afternoon outdoors when I can, even just a short walk in the neighborhood or sitting on the balcony. It's amazing how noticing small things like flowers, clouds, or birds can make the day feel refreshing.
I agree. Observing nature, even for a few minutes, is calming and makes your free time more enjoyable.
Sometimes free time is playful too. I might solve a puzzle, play a quick game, or challenge myself with a mini task at home. Those small, playful moments make the day feel lighter.
I love that. Playful moments break up the day and add energy, even if they're small or simple.
And some afternoons, I like combining indoor and outdoor activities, like reading a book inside, going for a short walk outside, then making a snack while listening to music. It keeps the afternoon varied and enjoyable.
That mix is perfect. It balances productivity, relaxation, and fun without feeling rushed.
And sometimes I spend a little time on self-care, like stretching, doing a mini meditation, or just sitting quietly and breathing. It helps me feel grounded and calm.
Yes, those moments are so important. They help you reset, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes.
And then I sometimes plan small things for the evening or tomorrow, a short task, a recipe to try, or a hobby project. It gives me a little structure and something to look forward to.
Planning is useful, even if it's just small ideas. It makes the next part of the day feel smoother and more enjoyable.
So really, the afternoon is a mix of productivity, relaxation, hobbies, social time, and small reflective moments. And when you notice all these little things, the day feels meaningful and balanced.
Exactly. Paying attention to these moments and using them well makes your day feel happier, calmer, and more complete.
And even small gestures like making a cup of tea, watching the sky for a few minutes, or smiling at something you notice outside add so much value to the afternoon.
It's amazing how small things can make a day feel rich and fulfilling.
That's why I try to enjoy every little moment in the afternoon, whether it's quiet, social, playful, or productive. It all adds up to a day that feels satisfying.
Evenings always feel like a time to slow down and reflect, and I really enjoy that part when I can do things just for myself, like making a cup of tea, stretching, or listening to music. And sometimes I even just sit quietly and watch the sky change as the sun sets.
I love that. I often spend evenings doing a mix of relaxing and small, enjoyable tasks. Sometimes I cook dinner slowly, trying a new recipe. Other times I bake something simple or I just make a snack while listening to a podcast or music.
I like that balance too. And sometimes I combine chores with small pleasures, like cleaning a little while listening to music or doing a mini workout at home, then preparing a snack and reading a few pages of a book. It makes the evening feel productive but still calm.
Yes. And when I have the chance, I like going outside, even for a short walk, noticing the little things like birds, flowers, the clouds, or the quiet streets. It's amazing how observing these small details can make you feel peaceful and happy.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I do the same, but with a bit of mindfulness, paying attention to sounds around me, the breeze, or even the smell of dinner cooking. It makes the evening feel richer and more alive.
Sometimes I like to spend time with friends or family too. Even just chatting, sharing a snack, or joking around for a few minutes makes the evening warm and joyful.
That's true. Short social moments can really change your mood. Even sending a funny message or sharing a small story can bring a smile and make you feel connected.
And then there's time for reflection, which I think is really important. I often think about my day, what I enjoyed, what was challenging, and what I want to do tomorrow. It helps me feel calm and prepared.
I do that too. Sometimes I write a few lines in a notebook, other times I just lie quietly and reflect. Even 5 minutes of thinking about your day can make you feel peaceful and satisfied.
Hobbies also have a special place in the evening. I sometimes draw, write, try a small craft, or even experiment with a recipe I've never tried. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just fun.
I love trying new things too. Even short creative projects or small experiments make the evening exciting and meaningful. It's like a little adventure at home.
And self-care is something I never skip in the evening. Stretching, meditating, or even just lying down and breathing slowly helps me feel grounded and ready for sleep.
Those moments are so important. Even a short stretching session, a warm shower, or 5 minutes of mindfulness can change how well you sleep and how relaxed you feel.
Sometimes I also plan small things for tomorrow, like a task, a recipe, or a hobby project. It gives me a sense of structure, but doesn't feel like pressure.
Planning is helpful because it makes the next day smoother, and it makes the evening feel complete. It's like closing a chapter while looking forward to the next one.
And quiet moments are my favorite. Sometimes I just sit on the balcony, watch the sky, or listen to the sounds outside. Even doing nothing for a few minutes feels refreshing and meaningful.
I completely agree. I like to just sit or lie down, thinking or daydreaming, noticing small details like lights turning on, people passing by, or the smell of food from a neighbor's house. It's surprisingly calming.
And sometimes free time is playful. I might do a puzzle, play a short game, or challenge myself with a mini task just for fun. Playful moments make the day feel lighter and joyful.
Exactly. Playfulness reminds us not to take everything too seriously. Even small games or light challenges add energy and fun to the evening.
I also like to combine indoor and outdoor activities, reading a book inside, going for a short walk outside, preparing a snack while listening to music, and then stretching or journaling before bed.
That's a perfect mix. It balances productivity, relaxation, social moments, and reflection without feeling rushed or overwhelming.
And finally, I like to end the day with gratitude, thinking about small things I'm thankful for, a tasty lunch, a kind message from a friend, a calm walk, or even just a good cup of tea. It helps me feel content.
I do that too. Ending the day with positive thoughts or gratitude makes you feel satisfied and peaceful, and it sets a good tone for sleep and the next day.
So really, evenings are the perfect time to combine all the small things that make a day meaningful. Tasks, hobbies, social moments, reflection, self-care, and playful activities.
Exactly. Noticing and enjoying all these little moments, even if they seem small, can make life feel richer and happier.
To everyone listening, we hope this inspires you to enjoy your day fully, notice the little moments, and make time for things that make you happy, calm, and energized.
And remember, no matter how busy your day is, even 5 or 10 minutes of reflection, free time, or a small enjoyable activity can make your day much better.
Thank you so much for spending your day with us on the English Learner Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe so you can join us for more natural conversations and learn English while having fun.
Yes, subscribe, keep practicing, enjoy your day, and notice all the little moments that make life special. Make every part of your day meaningful.
See you next time, and remember to enjoy all the small joys in your day. They really do matter.